The Secret 6-Month Journey, the silent technique that transforms souls. You know what nobody tells you? That you can completely transform your life from the inside out without moving to a new city, quitting everything, or spending a fortune. And here's more. In just 6 months, it's possible that even your closest friends won't recognize you anymore. Is this just another motivational hype, you might ask? Nope. This is the science of silence, and I'm going to show you how it works. While most people chase noisy solutions to find inner peace, there's an ancient, forgotten, and powerful technique being rediscovered by those who are tired of living on autopilot. And the craziest part? It demands less than you think and gives you more than any flashy self-help trend. What if I told you that this practice could reconnect you to your soul, activate your energetic field, and unlock invisible doors in your reality? Curious? You should be. 1. The collapse of the overstimulated mind. We live in an era where the mind feels like a poorly tuned radio, static everywhere, thoughts colliding with emotions, notifications drowning out our deepest desires. Mental chaos has become the norm, and silence a stranger. That's when many people realize something is off. They feel drained even after 8 hours of sleep. They're physically present, but not truly alive. It's the soul crying out, begging for a breath in this overwhelming reality. A wise spiritual mentor once said, "The mind is like a lake. The more you stir it, the harder it is to see the bottom." That's the essence of this first step, awareness. Understanding that overstimulation is blocking the path to spiritual growth. A simple yet powerful exercise? Spend 10 minutes a day with zero input. No phone, no music, no talking. Just you and the present moment. Sounds easy until you try. That's where your true energy starts to realign. This is the whisper of awakening. 2. Reprogramming identity through guided silence. Silence isn't the absence of sound, it's the presence of self. When you learn to dive into intentional meditation, the kind rooted in ancient wisdom, not trendy apps, something starts to shift inside you. Thoughts still come, sure, but they lose their grip. It's like your energy stops being drained by mental clutter and begins recycling itself, slowly waking up your higher self from deep sleep. Here's a lesser-known technique: shamatha with cyclic breathing and energetic visualization. Sit comfortably, breathe in 4 counts, and as you exhale, imagine a golden light clearing the mental fog. 10 minutes of this daily for 21 days, and you'll feel your soul vibrating differently. The outer world remains the same, but inside, something shifted. Inner peace begins to whisper that it's here to stay. 3. The energetic body rebuilds in silence. Few people realize that the body doesn't end at the skin. There's an invisible web, an energetic field that reacts to everything: words, emotions, environments. This subtle structure carries old traumas, forgotten fears, and hidden blockages. But active silence, combined with intentional meditation, works like an inner healing process. Every conscious breath is a wave of repair, washing away emotional debris. Real energy work doesn't come from crystals or expensive incense, but from consistency in inner exploration. Try this. During meditation, visualize your energy field expanding and glowing with each breath. Feel that growth. This activates dormant zones in your nervous system and lights up new pathways in your brain, literally. Spirituality stops being abstract and becomes something felt in your very body. That's when the universe starts aligning in your favor. That's when the people around you start to notice. 4. When the mind goes quiet, the soul takes the wheel. What happens when the mind truly quiets? The higher self, that part of you that knows what to do even when you feel lost, takes the wheel. Decisions become clearer. Toxic relationships fade. Opportunities that were once invisible start appearing. It's not magic,
It's alignment. Your reality begins to reflect what's happening inside you. And the people around you, they start to notice. You become unrecognizable, but not because you've changed how you look. It's the glow in your eyes, the confidence in your voice, the lightness in your steps. It's your soul finally leading the journey. Meditation isn't a pause, it's silent construction. A practical example? Start every morning by asking, "What would my higher self do today?" And live by the answer. Meditation gave you the key. Now you're opening the doors. But what happens when the outside world tries to pull you back? So tell me, how much longer will you ignore the voice of your soul? How many more mornings will you wake up feeling like something's missing, even when you seem to have it all? The reality you crave won't appear by magic, but it starts right here, with small steps, with silence, with presence. What if you practice just 15 minutes a day? What would change in 1 week, in a month? Can you imagine where you'd be in 6 months? Ever think that maybe your higher self is just waiting for you to step aside? Tell me in the comments, which of these steps will you start today? What's the biggest challenge holding you back? Let's talk. Your answer might light the way for someone else too. If this content awakens something in you, if it made sense, don't let it fade. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and keep walking this path with me. Because this is just the beginning.